Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So recently I have been in full swing alien mode. I know it was Alien Day probably almost a month ago now, but around that time I really got back into watching the Alien films. You would have seen in a favourites video that I purchased all 4 Alien films and Prometheus, and I actually went and bought AVP and AVP2 Requiem recently. As bad as they are, I just needed them. So in my last video as well, I said that I would be doing an unboxing video today, and it was a 2-foot tall NECA item. So you've probably guessed by now, it's the quarter scale Alien, the HR Giger 79 version of the Xenomorph. So if you want to see me unbox that, please keep watching. So I have actually taken it out of its postal box. I needed to see it. It's been sitting around for a day now, and there is no way after waiting only a week that I couldn't open it. So I'll lift it up for you, and you can actually see I've got my In Space No One Can Hear You Scream tapestry behind me there. So look how beautiful he is. So I imagine this is going to be quite hard to show you because of the box size, but I'll lift it up. Alrighty, so got a photo of him. There he is. What have we got on that side? Alrighty, on the back here, in space, no one can hear you scream. Then a little bit about the alien. Then we've got 2 foot tall, over 25 points of articulation. Jaw opens, inner mouth extends, and bendable tail. How creepy! Alrighty, out of the box. So, this is super clear. So you can see like the little eye kind of sockets. I guess it's more like the kind of the concept art, how Giger wanted them to be before he had to make it kind of more this color. There's actually so much detail, and it's such a good colour in comparison to like the new hot toy that's available from Aliens. I'm not really a fan of that blue colour. So he's massive. His legs are actually bent, so he's going to be even bigger than this. And right down the bottom, can't really see, but there's like the kind of like the pipe bits that go on the back there. So I'm just going to undo all the little ties on him, and then we can pop those into his back. There are some really intense ties on this figure. There's about 5 intertwined just to get his head out. Actually, the other day I went and got a new tattoo on my upper leg, and it's of a face hugger, just to fit in with my alien love at the moment. You probably already know that I've loved Alien for a long time. But recently I just decided to really get into it, buy a few collectibles, obviously get a tattoo. Alrighty, here we go. So, he is rather large. Huge bendable tail. There you go, it's quite cool. Very creepy looking hands. Ooh. Here we go. Head moves a bit. Jaw opens. Not really sure how to get the little extendable bit out of his mouth there. But let's pop the little things into his back. So they just look like this. Obviously I'll do close-ups in a second once I've got him all assembled. So these are numbered in coordinates with what's on the back here as well. So number 5. So one thing I've heard people say about this figure is that these pipe bits on the back are actually impossible to put on, and some people need to put them in hot water just to make them a bit more bendable, so this might take me a while. Okay, after almost 10 or 15 minutes of trying to get these things into his back, I've got all of them in, except the top one is just sitting there, so I don't have time right now to keep trying to push it in, so I'm going to have to do it later. But I do recommend putting aside some time, or perhaps trying the hot water trick to try and get these in, because it's not fun. But you can see here, they are quite large. They're very solid. That's why it's so hard to get them in. The plastic isn't as bendable as some of the other parts of him. There we go. Alrighty, so toes bend, ankles bend, knees bend. We've got the whole leg bending there. There's a bit of movement around halfway. Elbows and hands also move. Head a little bit back and forth there. And then obviously this bad boy of a tail goes wherever you want. I think I'm going to have to use the tail to help him stand up because he doesn't look entirely stable. Okay, so I'll do a quick close-up of the alien. Alrighty, quite a lot of detail around the mouth. Obviously that opens and there's the extendable bit inside. Like I said, clear, and you can kind of see some eyes in there. There's a fair bit of detail going up the head and then all down the body as well. So like I said, these hands are awesome. Mine, I just kind of bent the fingernails a little bit funny because I was trying to get those back things in. And I am using the tail to help him stand up. And then we can see lots of detail all through the head, the pipes. We've got spikes down the back. From the back, long, long tail. Yes, I'm in my pajamas. I'm about to go to work though. Alrighty, lots of detail up through there and the head. Alrighty, so that's my second unboxing video over the last fortnight. If you haven't seen my previous one, it's for the X-Files Barbie set. Mulder and Scully in there as Barbie and Ken. And then if you enjoyed this video, please remember to like and then subscribe to my channel if you want to see more. Leave a comment below if you have any questions, video requests, anything you like, and I'll see you later. Bye!